Creating an engineering drawing with an exploded view. When you first start Creo, maximize the page. Let's go and select the working directory. Click on Select Working Directory. Navigate to the folder where your work is stored, which should be on the shared area. Do this by clicking onto the folder tree, navigate to the shared area, student Dropbox, and then your folders. The one I'm working on is on my desktop. I'm going to work on a project called the link extractor. Select it and say OK to it. Go to Open. My parts are in here, but I need the assembly. Select the assembly and say Open. When the part opens, we can come and turn off all the datum displays. Click on the datum display filter and come and turn off datum displays and coordinate systems. I'm going to leave axis on. Click away from it. Either repaint the screen or just zoom in and zoom out to refresh the view. To create an exploded view, we could just click onto the icon, but I want to have control over where the parts appear and how they appear. So to do this, click on the View Manager, select Exploded, and select New. I'm going to give the exploded view my initials and just press Enter. Note I have the red arrow next to my initials showing me that this is the current view and also displayed in the main window. For now I can close the View Manager down and note we're already in an exploded view. So let's go to edit the positions of the part. Select Edit Position. You'll notice I have the option to translate, to rotate, or to move along the plane. This icon here will help us create some witness lines or some cosmetic offset lines to show how the part goes back together. Let's start by pulling the cap head bolt out. Select the cap head bolt. If I rotate it round, you should be able to see that I have three axes that I can move it along. I have this green one coming in this direction, blue one in this direction, and the red one in this direction. I want to move it in the red arrow's direction, so hover over it and click and drag the bolt out. I know that inside here there is a roll pin. Select it. Again, I should have three arrows. I can hover over the red arrow, click and drag it up. I now want to move the angle bracket, but I'm also going to move the roll pin with it. So I'm going to, with the control key selected, I should now be able to click onto the angle bracket. The roll pin is selected at the same time, and I'm going to drag it forwards. Click away to deselect it. At this stage I could click on the green tick to accept it, but I'm going to go and create the offset lines. Click onto the offset line command. Select an item. I'm going to select the roll pin and then zoom in and select the cylindrical surface of the hole that it goes into. There's no need to hold the control key down. Notice the two boxes have been populated and just apply. I can do the same on the cap head bolt. I have axes still turned on, but it's difficult for me to select them, so I'm going to use the filter box at the bottom here. Click onto it, select axes, and this will now only select axes. Select the one on the end that I'm interested in, and also the one that goes through the centre of the threaded hole. Apply. And then I'm just going to do one off this top surface, so I need to change it back from axes to surface. Select the top surface. I'm going to zoom in. And this time I'm going to search by right clicking. I'm hovering over the surface that I want, and I can just right click and then the surface is selected, then left click onto it once it's highlighted. Apply it and it will leave me an offset line. Close this box, and now green tick it to accept the explode. I must go and save this. Go back into your View Manager. PW is still selected, so if I right click onto it, I can click Save. Say OK to it, and close. I can now use this exploded view when I'm in engineering drawings. Close the exploded view, and refit to screen. I'm going to save the part at this stage. Say OK to it. And now create my engineering drawing. Go to New, select Drawing, give it a name. This is the link extractor. Remember the underscore. Leave the default template ticked. Make sure it's on Drawing. Say OK to it. Now I want to use an empty format. This will give me a blank page. If I use a template, the views will already come out in it, lined up in the third angle projection. Because this is going to be my front page, I'm going to select Empty with Format, and this way I can put a completed view and also an exploded view on the front page. Select Empty with Format and browse. You should be able to see the AUEA third angle format. Say Open. Say OK. Because this is a view of the assembly and not just an individual component, there's various materials in there, so I'm going to leave the material blank. Form, I'm going to put Year 12. You can put spaces in this one. This is just text. Current scale we will set when we're in the drawing window. And today's date. Press enter. My name. Enter again. The drawing format will open with the boxes completed. On this page, as this is my title page, I'm just going to put two views. One exploded and one collapsed. I'll probably put the exploded view this side where I have more room and the collapsed view this side. To insert a view, right click and hold in space, select Insert General View. Go with No Combined States, say OK to it. Move the cursor roughly where I want the view to be positioned. This is not important because we can move it afterwards, and left click. The view will appear with the options box to rotate it around into different positions. Let's select isometric, apply it, just zoom in, zoom out, just to refresh it. And this is the one I'm going to have as my exploded view. Go to View State, select Explode, click on the drop down, and you should be able to see your save view in there. Apply it. Let's go to View Display. Click on the drop down, and I'm going to turn it to Shaded with Edges. Apply. I can now close this box down. Click on the Close. Click away from it to deselect it. Let's now go and put in a new view. So right click, Insert General View, say OK to it, and then click roughly where we want the view to be positioned. Change the view back to isometric, apply it, zoom in, zoom out just to refresh the screen. View Display, change to Shaded with Edges, apply it, and close the window. Refit the page. To move the views, I need to take off the lock view movement icon. Just click onto it and you should now be able to pan the view around. Roughly position the views so they are equally spaced. I'm going to set the scale of the view. Looking down here, I can see it's brought it in on 1:1, depending on your page size. So I'm going to zoom into here. I must select the annotate box. Select it. Double click into the box. I'm going to type in 1:1. I'm just going to check the text style. Select it. Height of the text is good. It should be centered and in the middle. Preview it. Shows it. Say OK to it. I just want to change the title of the drawing. Double click onto it. This will work while I'm in Annotate. Highlight it. Give it a name. You want Publish with the model. Say OK to it. Click away from it to deselect it. Refit the page. And my title page with the exploded view is complete. Save the drawing at this level. Click onto Save. Take you back to your working directory. Save the object. Say OK to it. This ends this video.